Zedek versus Alpha. Moving on. Whirlwind, LE. But we got PvP. Let's show some PvP action. Let's go. Bring it on. 1, 2. First position spawning. We have Alpha. Top left hand side position. Protoss. Bottom right. Bam. Zedek. European hero. Silver in US, but master in EU. Well, pretty much masters, but Zedek, winner of our last matchup using DTs. Big map, huge map, cross bonds position. Lot of space. We'll see what happens there. Now this is a pretty huge map, and you can spawn in all four corners. So you can spawn here, you can spawn here, you can spawn here. So they do have to scout every position on this map. And we'll see if either one. And proxy 2 racks is almost impossible on this. You have to be so greedy to make that even happen. So that's something that probably wouldn't be happening in this game. I really liked the proxy 1 gate attack from the opponent, and that was really, really cool on our previous game. But we'll see what happens here. Just a little bit slightly faster for our European hero here. He's, just a little bit faster. Maybe not that much faster, but just slightly. Keep in mind, pros were down here, and he had to move them up on the top side. While this one, pros were down at the bottom. He was moving up to the south side. Gateway goes down, and he's going for a scout. I like that. He wants to know what his position of his opponent is. That allows you to be aggressive. If you don't even know where your opponent is, then you can't be aggressive. And scout is a good thing. And if Alpha is playing this right, he might even play it defensively. Who knows? And whoa, let's see, where's the gas? Thank you. Gas is actually delayed, but he might actually be going for 2-2 gas. We'll see. Gas was slightly delayed. Another probe, yes. And what's he doing with his extra minerals? I'm curious. What are you planning on doing? Pylon? Where is it? So you see 175, 150? There's really no reason for that unless he's going for an expansion almost. You can actually hit C and return those guys to return the minerals. So this is a pro tip for you guys. You can hit C and it will return whatever is in his hands back to base before he goes to the gas geyser. So pro tip for everyone out there. We got 2-2 for our Zedek player. He roughly got him around 15-16 if I'm not mistaken. Cybernetics core both pretty much on cue. And second gas is now being taken. So this feels pretty off, just a little bit. I see, there he goes. The second gateway goes down. Now, if you drop the second gateway around 20 supply, that means it's 3 stalkers. It works out perfectly. You don't chrono boost your first stalker, you chrono boost your number 2 and number 3. Okay. And same thing almost going on the opposite side as well. Chrono boost is not researched just yet. No mothership core for either side. And this is a good scout by Zedek, and you'll be able to see. And he wants to just push this out. Okay, he wants to push this out. And excuse me for the timings, but it looks like you do need a chrono boost. Interesting. Interesting. I thought it was 20, and then you get the second gate, and then you get 2 additional gate, and you double chrono boost these 2. But excuse me. Let's look at the opposite side for us. Yeah, he did not chrono boost the first stalker, or he might have. We'll just have to see. And then double chrono boost on these 2 stalkers here. And no double chrono boost either on the opposite side. He might. He just might be taking his time. The mothership core is out, and that's really, really nice to have. Mothership core is coming out for Alpha as well. Cool. So far, so solid. There is a slight little skirmish, and this probe is the reason why he's winning the fight. He pulls it back, and he grabs the watchtower. Alpha is in more of a defensive standpoint from here. However, a probe does manage to sneak by, but however, it does get picked off. So on the units lost tab, we got 1 loss for Alpha. And supply is just 1 favor of Zedek as well. 22. Yeah, everything is actually equal. They're doing exactly mirror builds against each other. And this is based upon micro. And let's see who micro is better. There's a lot of minerals stacked up for Protoss here. He might actually go for an expansion. There is a slight skirmish. He needs to pull the stalker back just a little bit. They both slight. Oh my god, 1 dropped already. And second one, mothership core. If he starts attacking this actually works out for him, but he decides to back off. And right now, this I will give the leverage. Oh no, Zedek's actually crushing the micro battle right now. And he'll be able to still kill this if he just goes for it, and he is. So Zedek is actually in the back footing right now. Lost 1 stalker, or lost 1 stalker, but The Stalker that he lost is really, really hurt, as you can see. One Stalker's out in the red. He did the better micro battle at the beginning, but the Mothership Core wasn't there. If the Mothership Core was there simultaneously, he could have easily taken that fight. Very, very close. Both players' micro is pretty superb. You could tell by how delayed they're pulling their Stalker back. They want to get most DPS as possible, and we have Oracle coming out. I love it. I love it. Oracle's really, really sneaky, and it always causes, you always have to put a Stalker in the background. Okay, you can't just keep it out. And Oracle is coming out. You don't need two. You could just go with one and just keep it patrolling in the backfield. Just over here, you can move it around over here and come in later. And it always has to make, Oracle, if you don't pay attention to it once, your mineral's curtained. Literally curtained. So just one time around and it catches your opponent off guard, you could actually do a lot of damage. And Immortals are coming out. So we've got a lot of Immortals here, and the Oracle potentially could deal about 4 to 5 kills. It depends on how fast the reaction time is. I would say a minimum of 3 at this rate right now. Minimum of 3, and we'll see how much damage he will actually do. And he turns it on, boom, no reaction. 2, 3, 4, no, 4. So you got a minimum of 3, and that was really quick reaction time. And he needs to pull back. Actually, he's going to go for more kills here. And more Stalkers are shown here, and he might actually go for another kill. No, he does not. He wants to save the Oracle. Good choice on the Oracle. Keep it safe, and then now Alpha needs to worry about the Oracle coming back, and you can already see the discrepancy here. 33 to 25. And one thing that was really nice about the Oracle was he just fully understands the army composition of his opponent. He has Immortals, he has Stalkers. So he knows he has a role play. He probably discount a lot. Alpha, let's go and take a look at what Alpha saw. Alpha is seeing is a single Immortal and some Stalkers here. Nothing too spectacular. A Twilight Council is being dropped as well. It's not going straight into robotics support bay. And the Oracle is going back in. He's going to go back in. Let's go and take a look. He's going to go see. And there's nothing here. Uh-oh, more kills. Ouch. Another 3 minimum. This time it might be 4. Ooh, he's not getting the last one. And he needs to pull back. He does lose the Oracle. But already you can see the probe differential. 26 to 40. And that's really hurting our Protoss player. Or American Protoss player. 52 to 70 supply, and that first Oracle has done a lot of damage. And the Twilight Council has been down, and we got double Forge. Interesting. We have double Forge plus a Twilight. I'm curious what the Twilight is for. He still hasn't got Blink or Charge. He's not making DT as well. Maybe it was based upon what he scouted. Who knows? Sentries, Immortals, Stalkers, and the Observer's scouting. And again, just checking the army strength. And if he's ever going to move out. He did not really check them inside of his base. He really doesn't need to. He just needs to see what the army is. Now, at the meantime, this is one thing that's a little bit interesting, is that there are double Stargates. And let's see if he does see the Void Ray. No, he will not. Well, maybe he will. No, he will not. And it's just, everyone's just posturing at the moment. Really needs to leave a single Stalker in the back line, but he does not decide to do so. And decides to put some pylons. And over here we have Colossus. So we have Colossus, Stalkers, Immortal, Sentry. Yeah, and Alpha is doing pretty good. And now he sees the strength, and he sees the Observer. He needs to pull back right away. And oh wow, Zedek was not able to catch that. He could have got a free Observer kill, but he did not. Sending out a Stalker just out in the front, just taking a look at things, checking for proxies. In the meantime, there is a proxy pylon that goes down for Zedek. And, yeah. Now, the Void Rays are really good against the Colossus, so they can slaughter the Colossus and kill everything ground. There's only 4 Stalkers in this mix. 3 Void Rays just completely crush that. Yeah, so the 3 Void Rays completely crush that. The Colossus will die as well. The army composition for Zedek is much stronger at the moment. You can even take away like 2 of the Mortals out of the mixture, and this will still do better. Yeah. Now, one thing that is going for, Alpha is that he does have a lot of sentries, and he can force field the army, cut it in half, etc. But if he goes for the traditional Zealot sort of, and look at Charge, right? Yeah, Charge. If he goes for the Zealot sort of, Zealot, Archon, Charge lots, Immortals, or Void Rays will do pretty damn good against that mixture, and he's even getting shields. Wow. Why are you getting shields? First armor upgrade is shields, and I am so shocked by that. So maybe the only thing I can think of that why he's getting shield first is that he wants the upgrade to be utilized from all his units. So Void Rays, Immortals, Zealots, everything will be utilized by the shields. And this is a pretty fierce army now. It's a little fierce army, but the Void Rays, do not underestimate Void Rays. They will crush, like, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stalkers. We have about, ooh man, we have 6 Void Rays. Uh-oh, this is pretty bad. So the 6 Void Rays could definitely kill the 8 stalkers, but there's some sentries in the mix. It really comes down to micro to an extent, but at the same time, no, it really doesn't. There's a lot of proxy pylons being made on the right hand side. Both players are doing the exact same thing, and the expansion is going to be finished for Zedek first. He's already head up in supply, and now he sees the Void Rays. So let's go ahead and take a look at a full scout. He sees 2 starports, so he knows there's a lot of Void Rays out. And we'll just have to see. Let's see here. We got +1 damage, and he's going for the Tempest. Wow, you are my hero. So the Tempest is sort of the new route people take, and Tempests are very, very good in this matchup. They kill units for free, and if you try to charge into Tempests, you got Zealots and Immortals. So if you look at the army compositions, Immortals, Zealots kill Stalkers and Tempests, and that's how things are going. And this here, this will get crushed if I'm not mistaken. There needs to be a little micro involved. Void Rays has to focus out, and oh my god, what a baller. But there is an observer out right now. There is an observer, and he does see it. There's no observer of his own, so he can't kill the observer. And he's getting ready to look at this attack. And there he goes. He goes in, and the Void Rays are coming through. The 2 Time Wars going down. Second Void Ray, no. And we need to use, what is that, Prismatic Alignment. He still hasn't used that yet. Void Rays are just destroying everything. Holy crap. And this is pretty much GG. Well, maybe not GG. Yeah, it's GG. Ouch. Nothing but fake Colossus are pulling back. And look at this guy. He's dancing as Zealot again. What a player. What a player. How rude can you be, man? And he's going to go ahead and kill the proxy pylon. Void Rays, Tempest, Zealots, and this is really cool army mixture that we haven't seen too often. Additionally, additional gates have been thrown down, so he has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gateways off of 3 bases, 2 stargates, and some upgrades. And he's going for shield upgrade again. Interesting. So shield upgrade, and yeah, he's just getting the shield upgrade. He's utilizing it for, I'm assuming, I'm going to ask him after the game's over why he gets shield upgrade first. My assumption is it's for the Immortals, and and it covers all air. So interesting. Maybe because he does a lot of hit and runs, he's able to pull back and then attack again, and that's the way he wants to play it. Shield upgrade is far more expensive than any other upgrade, so just keep that in mind, guys. It's 100, and shields, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 300. No, maybe not. They might have changed it. And he expands again. Holy crap. Zedek is outclassing his opponent right at the moment, and he's going to go in and try to snipe this Nexus, but that's not going to happen. He's going to be able to clean this up. And Tempest versus Tempest, you go Tempest. You make Tempest of your own. That's how you do that matchup. However, who knows, right? Archons are good against clumped up units. Stalkers will be completely slaughtered by all these Void Rays. There's just too many. Per supply, Void Rays are probably one of the strongest units in the game. 4 supply, and then probably the most expensive unit for 4 supply you could get. And he sees the expansion, Zedek. And Zedek could go in for an attack. And look at Archon, Immortal, Void Ray, Tempest, all utilizing that shield upgrade. So I have to confirm with him afterwards, but is that the reason why you go shield upgrade? +1 or +1 damage has still not been upgraded just yet. We'll just see. Carriers are being produced on the opposite side, and Zedek's side, and carriers are pretty damn nice, dude. This is going all out air. Wow, this is really, really cool to see. Some fresh play from Europe, and it's a different style of play, and it's really nice to see this type of style play. Lots of units. Holy crap. This is just a lot of posturing. And Zedek,
probably knows he can win the game, but he's just getting further in ahead. He's just solidifying the victory right now. And it's okay to solidify the victory. It's definitely 100% okay. This army here can't even deal with, half the supply over here. You take away half the supply and it will crush this army composition. There's 9, well, there's now more anti-air, but still, regardless. Expands again. Now he's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases versus 3. And technically, Zedek shouldn't really go for another base. You really don't want to be ahead that much further than your opponent. And this time it will get sniped off. And really doesn't care about that base. He has a lot of cannons to protect his natural, and he's going to go for the attack. And I like this choice. It's like, oh, whatever. See what he has. Little posturing. The Zealot is also information about army strength and where his army opponent is, and I like that play a lot. And he's gonna go in here, and this is great angle. The Tempests have a great angle. They can't even get attacked here. And the Void Rays are just doing so much damage. Oh my god. Carriers are coming out. The Zealots are actually doing pretty decent amount of damage as well. But, the supply differential is 90 to 160 or 166. A lot of just reinforcements have been produced, and that's GG.